Take away from games like this? Obviously, a tough matchup for you guys, but what do you look for when you play games like this for your team?
Well, for us, it's just show up, don't be scared. We were scared again. We were scared last year, and we have a lot of young guys. And for me, it's just you got to compete. And the main thing is you can't play like a high school kid. You can't play scared. You got to come wound up. You can't tippy-toe around. And we had a lot of that. And so it's just got to be something for those guys to learn from because we open up Saturday. And so for me, I look at it from more of a personality standpoint. And it got better in the second half. But I told the guys, welcome to big-time Division I basketball. With today's society, everybody wants to get NIL money. They want to go from our level to Division I. Well, they showed them tonight. They have a lot of work to do. I have some guys that are going to have that chance to move on eventually in a few years. But this is a good teaching point for them. Just to see how much they have to improve.
What's it been like for you as a coach? You're now a year into this. Are you enjoying it as much as you thought you would?
Yeah, even more. I'm at a level. These aren't hired hands, not mercenaries. I got student athletes, kids that care, and my whole deal, I'm trying to be like the G League, get these kids to move on to play at the next level. Because, with the portal, and I don't blame these guys, I'd do the same way. It's hard to recruit high school kids when you get somebody older, but that's helped us because we get better players now. Because, I got kids now that probably would be at, Ball State or Indiana State, 5-10 years ago. But with the transfer portal, the landscape's changed. But we can benefit from it because we're just getting better players. But then we have to realize ourselves we might not have these kids for long. So.
You played Indiana last year and obviously tonight. What stands out to you as different from last year to this year?
Oh, the shooting. Yeah, the shooting's hard to cover. He's done a great job. Getting shooting out there. It's just like in the NBA. You can't win if you don't have shooters, and they definitely have shooters.
When you come here, like all the faces are probably different this year, right?
I didn't know one kid, except
players and staff.
Except
right?
DeVries. When I was with the Pacers, we scouted him and had him on our list and everything. But I didn't even mess with it because I don't know where they had 15 new guys, and we didn't even try to get. Run down 15 film, so we just went in it cold, but we know which guys, they got good players, but we know about the shooting and everything. That was going to be a totally different way of playing than it has been in the past.
What is the NBA scout on Tucker?
Well, he was hurt last year,
right.
But when we were looking at him 2 years ago, he was early second round, late first, or could move up because he knows how to play and he can shoot. And so for me now, after seeing him these last couple of years, you're looking, and I hate putting pressure on kids, but yeah, is he a first round kid? Talent, yeah, knows how to play. Shooting's a premium at that level. Gym rat, it's everything, like Coach Carlisle would tell us scouting that he likes. And so the kid's got a great future. But I hope he has a great future here and gets things going here. It's nice that they finally have a coach's son that's worth a shit.
Any impressions of Coach DeVries and what he can bring to the program other than the shooting?
Just his X's and O's. They, when he was at Drake, West Virginia, I loved watching his films from an offensive standpoint because he recruits versatile players. It's not like you have a true point guard, you have a true wing. True center. He's got 5 guys out there that can play 5 out, which is where our game's going to at both, the NBA and the college level. But X's and O's, good person, somebody I think the fans can get behind because he's going to play the right way, he's going to recruit the right way, and he's just a good guy, so that helps. So I think, I think the fans are really going to enjoy the ride that, he gives them from here on out.
Was this the first time you met him, or did you have previous experience with
him?
him?
The first time I met him was tonight. So.
What did you see from Trent Sisley? Obviously a freshman, scored 23 points, tied with DeVries for most points on team.
He can play. He could play in high school, so, he was a highly recruited kid. So, they got some good older guys, and that's the other thing he's done good. It's not just all the older guys, the seniors. He's got some good younger guys. He's got a great mix. And so, I'm kind of excited to see, obviously there's a big difference between our levels. But I'm looking forward to see them start playing, you know, their schedule because I love the style of play. That's hard to guard. You guys got to shoot. They're unselfish. You don't have guys playing hero ball. They move the ball. Defensively, they can switch. Pretty much all 5 guys. The big guys are agile. And so to me, that's where basketball is going. And I think these fans are going to have a fun time watching both ends of the floor.
All good?
I'm
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm
Thank
good.
you.